Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. It's still slow going for city-bound traffic on the New England Highway through Tar Road due to an earlier accident. Two trucks collided in the left-hand lane near the Pacific Highway on-ramp just after 7 o'clock. The crash scene was cleared just before 8 o'clock and traffic is slowly getting back to normal. The race for Lord Mayor of Newcastle is going down to the wire. Independent Ross Kerridge and incumbent Nuatali Nelms are neck and neck following elections at the weekend. Counting was suspended on Saturday night, with Ross Kerridge holding a slim lead. Counting resumes today. Labor is on track to retain its majority on council. Elsewhere, Labor's Leah Anderson is ahead in Port Stephens. Labor's Jay Saval has conceded defeat to Independent Daniel Watton in Cessnock. Independent Sue Moore is ahead in Singleton, while Philip Penfold has been comfortably returned in Maitland, and Labor's Adam Schultz will become the next mayor of Lake Macquarie. Fears are growing for a man who's gone missing in the Newcastle area over the weekend. 35-year-old Jordan Scaracini was last seen at a home on Randall Street, Adamstown, at about 10:45 on Saturday night. He's described as being of Caucasian appearance, about 175 centimetres tall, with a thin build, fair complexion, short brown hair and brown eyes, with a full-face beard. Jordan also has tattoos on his neck and both arms. Anyone who knows his whereabouts is urged to call Newcastle Police or Crime Stoppers. Investigations are continuing into a suspicious fire at Toronto. An abandoned two-storey building on Victory Parade went up in flames just after midday yesterday. More than 30 firefighters and hazmat crews took 3 hours to douse the flames, which also caused minor damage to an adjoining building. Around 20 people were evacuated from a nearby apartment block due to asbestos concerns. Police have set up a crime scene as investigations continue. McDonald Jones Stadium will play host to the University of Newcastle's Aboriginal Numeracy Gala Day today. It will see more than 100 Aboriginal students from the Hunter and Central Coast learn and improve their numeracy skills through rugby league, with activities led by the university's education students. With the football in hand, the students from years 7 and 8 will take part in activities such as creating a team using the salary cap. Cultural Capability Partner Jake McDonald says it's an innovative way to engage students.
I think it's just thinking a little bit differently about how we teach some of the syllabus at school and getting our pre-service teachers to already start thinking that way. There's varying degrees of success that students are engaged, and a lot of the time it's just thinking innovatively and creatively and getting to know the students and their interests and combining that with, the syllabus.
Funding opportunities for Singleton residents can now be reached in a convenient one-stop shop through a partnership between Council and Grant Guru. The Singleton Grant Finder provides an online portal with instant access to a list of funding opportunities for local businesses, community groups and not-for-profit organisations. Council's Director of Corporate and Commercial Services, Dwight Graham, says it's a great way to streamline searching for grants.
There are so many out there, it is near impossible to know what there is available at any one time, and this service is completely free to our community. At the moment, there is access to 2,169 grants with $77.5 billion, so it's well worth taking a look.
The Grant Finder can be found through Council's website or directly at grantguru.com/Singleton.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Jets have announced the signing of Brazilian winger Wella Sol for the upcoming A-League season. He will wear the number 10 shirt for the side. Charlestown Azzurri have secured their maiden NPLW Northern New South Wales Championship after defeating Newcastle Olympic 3-2. Despite the wet and windy weather, Ella Joyce produced an early goal in the 6th minute to help Azzurri take an early lead. Joyce earned the inaugural Joey Peters Medal for Player of the Final. Meantime, in the men's competition, Broadmeadow Magic defeated Edgeworth to claim the NPL Championship 4-3 on penalties. Tom Beecham secured the win for Magic after delivering a powerful shot in the penalty shootout against the Eagles. The win comes after the side lost last year's final against Lambton 2-1. Knights coach Adam O'Brien says the side are proud to have made finals despite their 28-16 loss to the Cowboys, but O'Brien says there's still lots of work to be done.
We're proud that we're in finals, but we're not content with that either. Don't get me wrong, we're in here talking pretty positive, and I don't think tonight's the night for us to dive into searching for answers to why we got beat, but we're not content with just 1 week in finals.
And Jonty Adamson and Christine Finance helped Oxford secure a 5-2 win over Regals in the women's preliminary hockey final. That's sport. I'm Holly Fishlock.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 6, 14, 22, 32, 34 and 38, and the supplementaries are 19 and 41. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.